Good morning, everybody. I'm Logan, and today you're going to be spending the day with me here on Broyan's farm. So today's a great day already because Dad just left for market, but before he left, he got all the potatoes dug for the season. The guys are out there right now finishing picking them up, and then I'm here cleaning up the potato dairy that I just got finished with because as you can see, it is filthy, and we don't want to put it to bed like that for the season. So I'm going to go through with the hose, get this all sprayed down, and then also what I'm working on is this sprayer over here, which is what we used to go through the rows of like strawberries and cucumbers, zucchini, stuff like that, and it sprays the weeds. That way when we're picking them throughout the season, we don't have a mess of weeds up between the row and it's easy picking. All right, so that's obviously not gonna work. I'm gonna have to take this down to the pressure washer and pressure wash it because I'll be here for 3 hours if I spend time doing that. So in the meantime, I'll work on cleaning this up and getting it winterized. The thing about sprayers is that if you let that chemical sit in there, even if it's only a little bit throughout the winter or even just a couple weeks, depending on what kind's in there, it'll actually clog up all your nozzles, like these right here. It'll get gummy and it'll clog these up, and then the next time you go to spray, it won't spray right. So it's just best to clean it up and take care of it after you're done using it. Make sure these are definitely cleaned out good, and then I don't know if maybe I'll do it later today or I don't know when, we'll get to it. Then we'll run some antifreeze through all the lines just so that nothing freezes up through the winter and nothing busts. So if you've never seen how a sprayer works, that's basically it right there. As you can kind of tell, this right here, this section is where the bare ground would be, and then in the middle here is where the strawberries would be. So we'd have these turned off unless we're spraying a drive road, which that's why these are here. I don't usually have these on. I just have them on now to clean them out. But if we were actually spraying strawberries, these would be off, and this one would be on, and this one would be on. And that way, I'm killing the weeds, but not killing any strawberries. And then I'll just take and clean all the grass off and the weed seeds that are on this, just because I don't want to put it away dirty. I might even get the sponge and clean off some of this dust and stuff that's off here that's caked on there, just because it's a very nice machine and I want to keep it nice. Actually, I don't know if you call this a machine, but you get the point. All right, so I just couldn't get off exactly what I wanted to, with just plain water. So I got some car wash here. Gonna get this nice and clean. Hopefully by the time I'm done here, it should be shining. So I'll show you when I'm done. All right, so now that I got the sprayer done and cleaned up, I'm gonna let it sit on the tractor there up in the air and dry off for a little bit. So while that's drying, I'm going to go out to the field and help Frank and Steph finish the potatoes off. That way that's done, we don't have to worry about that anymore. And then once we're done with that, I'm gonna come back, unhook the tractor from the sprayer, and then hook up to the potato digger, take that down to the barn, and start pressure washing this off. It's hard to tell from before, but man, this thing is shining. I love seeing equipment all washed up and pretty and put away for the winter. Feels good. All right, so I just got the antifreeze run through the tank. Once my hand turns green with water, I know antifreeze is going through it. So you can see, white, and now it's green. There it is. Perfect. All right, so now moving into the last row of potatoes. I'm starting on one end of the field while Frank's starting on the other. We are finding a little more bad ones here just because these have been frosted a couple times, but for the most part, they're really nice. You see that one there's bad. All right, so we're just about finished up with potatoes. As you can see, we're getting a lot out of them. We are finding a little more bad because of the frost we've been having, but we're still doing really good, like I said. And Mom and Frank are out there right now finishing up. I'm gonna head back to the shed, grab the tractor and wagon, come back out, we'll load these up, and we'll be finished. So I'm driving, Frank's handing them up to my mom, and my mom is dumping them in the bin. You take them back there. That's bad enough. How many more you need?
Probably like 2 more. Yeah.
Perfect. So we got one bin finished. We forgot cardboard in the other bin, so we're improvising with cabbage leaves.
Final answer.
Almost done digging potatoes for 2021. It's a good feeling. Mom's putting them in the bin. Frank's handing them up to her. So now that we're back to the shed, I'm gonna unload this bin off the wagon and set it on the cement, where then my mom will pick it up with a pallet jack and put it in the cooler because it's supposed to get below freezing and we don't want the potatoes to freeze and then go bad. Look at how beautiful it is. Can't ask for much prettier than that. What do you think, Daisy? Dace, what do you think? All right, so I just got done. We got the potatoes in the cooler, got all the tractors put away. The only thing I did not get to today was that potato digger. I wish I would have, but just between getting the potatoes out and getting them in, it took a lot longer than I thought. So no big deal, I always got tomorrow. So as you can see behind me now, it's starting to get dark. I think I'm gonna call it a wrap for this video. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. And always remember, it ain't much, but it's honest work.